this. I decided to start doing stand-up again. I said, baby, you're right. I need to go and start doing fucking stand-up comedy again. That's how I get back to myself. That's how I get back to me. I told my friends I was gonna start doing comedy again. They said, what you gonna talk about, Kev? You gonna talk about your wife and your kids again? I said, what else do I have? I don't have nothing else. All my bitches left after the sex tape. Every bitch I had left. Every one of them. Where you going, Lorraine? Gladys? Pearl? Where you going? These are older names because I had older bitches at the time. Get back here, Ethel. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Magnus, come on, please. Please don't do this. Loretta, you can't leave. Come on. What else do I have? I have to. Talking about my kids is a must, man. It's a must. They're part of my everyday life. I don't know what else to talk about outside of the things that I go through on a daily. My kids are with me on a daily. 2 teenagers, 1 3-year-old, a baby that could be here any day now. Any day. Any fucking day now. About to throw these balls in the trash. I ain't having no more fucking babies. I'm gonna roof these balls after this fucking baby come. I'm gonna take both balls, throw them on a fucking roof. You can kiss my ass. Think another child is coming out of these fucking balls. I promise you that. You're a fucking liar. You say it's my baby. Balls in the trash after this baby. My daughter and I are closer than we ever been, man. My daughter's boy crazy. Boy crazy. Once again, I gotta act like I like it. I don't. But you gotta act like you do. I love this. I love that in my specials you get to see the growth of my fucking kids. You see their development. They're getting older, man. Daughter told me she likes this boy named Matt to go to her school. Dad, I like this boy named Matt. Oh my God, he's so cute. He makes me laugh. I want him. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? I want him. What the fuck are you saying, little girl? Should I tell him? If that's how you feel, honey, tell him. My daughter goes to school, tells the boy how she feels. She comes home. Dad, oh my God, guess what? Matt likes me back. We're a thing. Good for you, honey. That makes me happy. Do me a favor. Keep it in the kid's face, though. Okay, Dad. She comes back home 2 days later. Dad, I don't like Matt no more. I like this boy named Rob now. He look better. He make me laugh more. That's who I really want. It happens, honey. Sometimes you think you like somebody, then you meet somebody else and you realize that's the person that you liked all along. It's called life. Make it happen, move on, be honest with the other person. All right, Dad, I love you. Keep it in the kid's face. A week goes by. Dad, I don't like Rob no more. I like this boy named Tim. Instantly, in my mind, I said, my daughter a hoe. This is hoe shit. This is hoe shit. Hoe activity right in front of my face. I immediately called the hoe that I knew from the past. Asked her if this is how it went down for her. 3 boys back to back. She said, yup, the same way. Next thing I knew, I was plucking balls in the bathroom. What the fuck is happening? With my baby plucking balls, I gotta save her. What I really gotta do is see these boys. Went to the school, I just wanted to see them. I wanted to see what they look like. I saw them. Saw Matt first, gotta be honest. Charming little kid, personality was out of this world. I see why she likes Matt. I see it, I get it. Charming little boy, I get it. Personality, funny guy, I see why you like Matt. I get it. Then Rob walked in. Rob walked in. I didn't look at Matt again. I forgot all about Matt. Who the fuck is Matt? Rob had a different thing. Personality popped. Had a bunch of pizzazz, flair. Used his hands a lot when he talked. This kid's got something. I see why she don't like fucking Matt. Then Tim walked in. Tim had on leather pants. With some Heelys. You know how confident you gotta be to wear leather pants in high school? He was a black kid with leather pants. There's no black kid that I've ever heard about that ever wear leather pants outside of Lenny Kravitz. That's the only black man. And there's a rumor that Lenny did it at a young age. Tim had Heelys on, just slid through the fucking room. Jesus Christ, man. Cigarettes under his arms. I said, do you smoke? He said, it's just a look, as he was gliding by me. Fuck. These kids today are different. My son and my daughter, man, they're on 2 different pages. Shit makes me laugh. Always have.
Honestly, it's probably one of the few times where I'm jealous. The biggest reward to your parents is just seeing their child figure it out. I wish my mom could have seen me figure it out. But the idea of my mom being backstage would have been dope as fuck.
A 1,000% my brother get his drive from my mom. 1,000%. Our household growing up, mom basically did everything. My dad's in and out of prison, you know. One of the things about my mom, she said, hey, you're gonna do it, do your best. That was my mom. If you're gonna do it, let me just do shit right the first time because this lady ain't gonna let me go to sleep until I get this done. She was a beast, an absolute beast.
Single black moms have to be some of the strongest people on this planet. It is not easy to raise a child, and it's definitely not easy to do it by yourself. I don't care what color you are, it's hard, period. But it's a little bit harder for a black woman. And I know it's a lot of black women that's tired of hearing this, like, be strong, you gotta be strong, you're so strong, you're so strong. Now, sometimes I need to be held. It's not easy to be strong. And I think people think like, oh, you know, just because you're black, you got it. Like.
Saturday and Sunday, June the 13th. This is Nancy Clark, and we're taping this for Robert Hart. It's going to be a happy Father's Day.
So my mom ends up, she got ovarian cancer. Little lady is crazy. She don't tell her shit. She's been going to the doctor for a year, and it done metastasized to a point where there's nothing they can do about it, right? So by the time I find out, I'm like, nothing we can do. So I go to the doctor, I find out everything because I can't trust her to tell me the truth, you know, and I'm like, so any chance, like, no, it's a wrap.
So my mom would get mad, her blood pressure would rise, and she would just pass out. You could always tell when she was gonna pass out because the sentences would stop making sense. You know, she would just be yelling, you know.
Kevin, take your foot off the boy and put it in the pizza box before I smack.
When he was doing New York and I seen his transitions from New York to LA, it became a what's gonna break him. My mom knew. She's like, don't tell him, because at the time he was about to go to Australia to film Fool's Gold. And so things was just starting to bubble. And so my mom was like, listen, promise me, do not tell him. I'm like, okay. When it's close to the end, that's when you let him know that I'm actually dying. I'm like, all right.
I, of course, was extremely close with my mom. So I think that there was information that they were trying to keep away from me, but some things were obvious, right? Like, it was becoming obvious that my mom's condition was much worse than what was being presented.
I said, listen, doctors done told me this stuff. I can tell she probably got about 2 weeks. I can tell by the way her veins is. You need to get home now if you want to see mom again because, you know, might not be no other time to say goodbye. He's like, wait, she's not, like, yeah, you know, this is it. You know what I mean? Like, she's gone. So he comes home and I'm explaining everything to him. And he's like, damn. And as I'm telling him this, he's telling me how Fool's Gold has literally opened up all of these other doors and how all these other things. I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, on her way out, she could see how, you know, this was something he needed to do. Be focused, do your best, not be all centered on what's happening with me. And she was right. They're right.
You know, my mom is definitely, she's responsible for giving me the ability to understand the benefit of hard work, to understand what saying you're going to do something and actually doing it truly means. You know, that work ethic is all attached to my mom. I remember when my sitcom got picked up, The Big House.
I talk a lot of shit about my dad, but it comes from a place of love. My dad had good qualities, too. My dad is by far one of the best nickname givers on the planet. When it comes to giving out nicknames, there's nobody better. Every nickname that he has given has lasted a lifetime. Keep in mind, everybody wants a nickname, you just don't have the right people giving them to you. Everyone has fucking landed. Here's the secret. The secret to giving out good nicknames is that they gotta come from a mean place. Good nicknames are mean-spirited. I got an uncle. My uncle had a stroke. His whole left side is shut down. His whole left side is dead. Can't move it. My dad called him right foot. This is a true story. It's not rocket science. It's simple. It's actually too simple. I said, Dad, why you call him right foot? He said, you ever see him move his left? No. All right. There it is. There it is. Call my uncle right foot. He get excited. Right foot, what it is? Hey, you already know what the fuck going on. Goddamn. I'm gonna turn into a human typewriter. Goddamn. I got an aunt. He calls my aunt Wings. Wings. She got that stuff under her arm. You know that stuff that women can't get rid of, that little piece? You know what I'm talking about, that piece that be up under there? I never knew why he called her Wings. One day she was in the kitchen going off. Tired of y'all coming over here, not closing the doors, eating up all the food. It was making a bunch of noise. Pat, 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 pat. He tapped me, said, Kev, look. She about to take off. Fly, Wings! Fly! Yeah! I love when I tell that joke, because I can see some women in the front grab their arm. Shut up, Kevin, shut up. You don't even, shut up. There's only one nickname that he gave out that fucked me up a little bit. One. He got a little nephew. Little boy named is Calvin. My dad called him Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse, come here. Crazy Horse, get over here. Now, before I go on with the rest of this joke, I'm gonna tell you right now, hand on the Bible, swear to God, I had no idea that this boy was special, okay? I did not know. I'm getting that out the way. I'm telling you that now. Because I don't want you to think I'm a dickhead after I say what I say. I'm still gonna tell you what the fuck I saw, but I wanted to get that out. Kept calling the boy Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse, come here. I said, Dad, why you keep calling that boy Crazy Horse? He said, you never seen him do it? I said, do what? I said, do what? He said, Crazy Horse, come here. It was quick. If you blink, you would have fucking missed it. If you blink, I swear to God, you would have missed it. Crazy Horse, come here. The boy got up. Took off. Crazy Horse! I said, why not? That's my nephew. I don't give a fuck who he is. Because of the times, you can't treat people like that. Because of the times. He got mad and started adjusting his oxygen tank. Yell at me again, I'll fuck your ass up. 20 seconds, something. Crazy Horse. You know, man, my dad is such a character. Like, when I think about my dad and my brother, the thing that I